Yeah, I quit Formula One to start a clothing brand, and a month ago it officially launched. Let's go through the story leading up to this point. I was on a road trip down the Great Ocean Road in southern Australia, and I'd just bought a fresh pair of trainers the week before. I bought myself this lovely pair of bright white running shoes, and for whatever reason I thought it'd be a good idea to wear my new white trainers on this road trip. Now over the next few days they were submerged in rivers, in waterfalls. The sea came in and just washed my whole bottom of my legs out. These trainers got ruined. My shoe is so wet! The sea came in and now my feet are soaking wet, and now there's this photo as evidence. My feet are really going through it today. These shoes are brand new and they're just getting abused. And just in the moment, I came up with a little saying just to make myself feel better.
I thought of a quote to make myself feel better. People with dirty shoes have stories to tell.
What I didn't realise at that point in time was that would be an idea that just itched at my brain for the next year. That saying was just in my head, and it started to manifest itself in different ways. It started to change the way I actually looked at the world and how I looked at adventures. And I realised that you can either keep your shoes pristine and clean by not venturing out, not getting them dirty, not walking down muddy paths, or you can just go for it. Go get your shoes dirty, go down the muddy paths, go off the beaten track, go explore. And I realised there might be a little bit more to that saying than I thought. For the rest of 2023 it stayed as a saying. As I say, it was itching at my brain. I kept noticing it manifest itself in different ways around my life, but I didn't do anything with the idea until 2024 began, and I decided I was going to pursue a dream I'd had since me and my best friend were 10 years old, doodling hoodie and t-shirt designs in my bedroom. I decided I was going to start designing some hoodies just for fun. And over the course of 2024 I did design after design, and I got sample after sample from different suppliers. Each time I'd order a new sample, I'd do a new design so I could make sure I liked that design. I wanted to wear test the designs to make sure that over time I liked them. And those first 2 designs I got done, very quickly I was like, these are icky, I don't like these. The whole branding around this product changed completely.
Excuse the absolute tip that is behind me. I'm currently packing to go to Norway. Now, the reason we're recording this right now is because in prep for this Norway trip, I got some final designs printed, which I'm gassed about. I found the originals, so I'm gonna go through these really quickly. This is the first ever print I did for Dirty Shoes. So I had the concept for Dirty Shoes in April 2023, and since then Dirty Shoes has been a thing in my head. I knew it was going to become something. I got a logo made, which is that. You'll notice that's not been used on anything other than this hoodie and the other one, which I think went to the charity shop. Cool logo, but I'm not sure if I like logos. I think I like text more. And on the back, this was don't judge me, this is the first ever design I did for Dirty Shoes. Is this, which is life is a daring adventure. Wait, life is either a daring adventure or nothing, in some fancy font, and I got that done. Now the hoodie itself is really nice. It's really soft. It's quite thin, but it's a really soft and nice hoodie, nice feel. But it feels cheap, and I don't like drawstrings. I don't want drawstrings on my hoodies, so that was also obviously a reason to not. Based off the quote, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And I made a dictionary explanation of creative, and then underneath it was like a person who, and then my definition of a creative. Both of them, within a few weeks of having these designs in front of me on hoodies, I was like, cringe-worthy. Realised that wasn't the route I wanted to go, basically. And also this wasn't, although this hoodie, the hoodie itself, the material is good and everything, it's not the manufacturer I was going to use. A few months later, I then came up with the Dirty Shoes members only design. This is the hoodie which I was so expecting, like that was like 15 quid for that hoodie to get that printed. This was like 50. This is a pure example that because you're paying more doesn't mean it's going to be a higher quality thing. The hoodie itself is nice and heavy. It feels nice in that way. It doesn't have drawstrings, which I wanted. Came out a bit baggy how I wanted it, but it's thin. It feels cheap. I don't like the fabric. Didn't like any of it. And as you can see here, the print is just falling off. It's not good. From off the bat, from the first wash, it was not amazing. And then it's been slowly getting worse and worse and worse. New design. So first of all, we've gone back to dirty shoes. I've messed around on the t-shirts, how I wanted this to look. So I've done dirty shoes space, done it like a cream color. I've done it no space in the middle. I've figured out I like it dirty shoes, 2 separate words, not 1 word. And I like white. And I thought the cream color was cool, but it just looked it looked like it was off, like it was old. Didn't like that. And now we've done a V2 of the members only hoodie, which is that. Dirty shoes for the storytellers. And I like this a lot more because this encompasses the brand a lot more. The whole concept of dirty shoes is for the storytellers. It's storytellers. I want to build a community of storytellers. And I've changed the text at the bottom to, you've got to tread your own path and get your shoes dirty along the way, which I really like. I didn't want to use the people with dirty shoes stories to tell, because that's the brand overall encompassing tagline. I wanted something different on this hoodie. So I really, really like. Really, really like. Really, really like. Big fan of this. It fits perfectly. I envision people traveling in these, traveling on to their next destination, snug, comfy, but not overly baggy. If you want it overly baggy, order a size up, but by default, in your size, these will be a bit baggy and just a bit comfy. And Love the fact there's no drawstrings. Got my own label inside, printed on label, not an actual physical label, which again I like. It means it's not a waste of like what is that label made of when it's in clothing? Like it feels like plasticky paper. Like it's weird. None of that shit. Printed straight on the back. Nice, easy, like it.
Now, throughout 2024, I was also getting t-shirts printed. And to this day, it is March 2025, I still cannot find a t-shirt manufacturer that are matching everything that I want. I want a nice, heavyweight, oversized t-shirt with a good quality print on the back. I found ones which are heavyweight and really nice. I found ones that have really, really good quality prints. The most recent ones I got done were really good quality prints. I can't marry them together. The heavyweight ones I found, the prints were awful. The really, really good prints wasn't the type of t-shirt I was after. Now this is fine because it is all a learning process. It's throughout this process that I've realised what I'm really after. And I'm not just going to slap a design on a t-shirt and start sending it. I want to be really happy with it. The genuine logic with all of these products is if I'm not happy to wear it, it's not going on sale. So the t-shirts are still in progress. But towards the back end of 2024, I'd finalised 3 hoodie designs and I was happy with them. I decided 2025 I was going to start shouting about it. 2025 started and I stopped teasing the idea of there's something going on and I started outright saying, I am starting a clothing brand. It is for creators, it is for storytellers, it is for adventurers. This is what we are, this is Dirty Shoes. But even though I was shouting about it, there was one thing that was still missing and it was bugging me. It was the packaging. I knew from the get-go I didn't want single-use plastic, but the supply I'd found for the hoodies that were delivering me high-quality hoodies with a great print were delivering it in single-use plastic. And initially I was like, this is like I'm gonna have to suck up for the time being as we get started. As this evolves, I can then take more and more control and ownership and invest more money to make that a thing.
One thing I don't like that they send me the hoodies in one-use plastic. That will be something, that will be, when we start to get the ball rolling on this, we're gonna start figuring it out. Eventually when I hold stock, and we're ordering mass amount when it's a bigger brand, I will be investing into recyclable packaging. I really like the idea of little cloth bags. Basically that's that sort of size, cloth bag, little drawstring, that could then be used for something else. You can use that for whatever you want, but it's basically you're almost getting like another product within the product. Oh my God, I've just had the idea as I was saying this out loud. Little cloth bag that you could use to put your dirty shoes in. To stop your actual bag getting dirty.
But then that supply introduced a branding option. And within that, there was an option to use a Ziploc reusable bag. And it was honestly like the universe aligned perfectly. I was gearing myself up to finally do a drop of these hoodies. But the one thing that was bugging me, and I'd sort of accepted I wouldn't be able to do it, was now something that I could do.
This is hopefully the final print before Dirty Shoes goes live for sale. This is the creative department hoodie, which I've already got printed. I know I love the design, ready for it to go live. However, I realized before I was going to send it, because I was going to send it live last weekend, I realized that where I'm ordering from, now there's options to add your own customization for branding. So custom Ziploc bags and hang tags. And I was like, I can't send this live with those things because I want those things. I've been wanting them things the whole time. So the fact that they've only just released them right before I was about to go live with it, and that's one of the things that was bugging me, and I was like, oh, long-term plans, that's something I'll have to implement myself. The fact that I can now do that feels very good. But I couldn't send it live like with those things and not see it for myself. So I ordered myself one of the designs that I haven't got for myself. And we're gonna see how it comes out. Oh yes, okay. So one of the things that really bugged me about the other prints is the fact that it came in like crappy single-use plastic. That is so much better. I don't know if I'd want that white though. I might want that text white. Unsure. That looks so much better though. Especially the fact that the way they folded the hoodie. And your dirty shoes right in front of you as well. Ziploc bag, so reusable. It's not single-use plastic, which I didn't want. Which also, I low-key have an idea. Could this be used for your dirty shoes? Dirty shoes. Yes. Yes. Creative department. The hoodie. In a large, so it fits your boy. This is exciting. To be fair, yeah, I say so. Maybe it is fine being black. It's when the black hoodie's inside, maybe a bit harder. But now it's better side. I haven't got any shoes on me, but I've got slippers. Yeah, you could actually use this to travel with. To keep your shoes from getting your bag dirty.
I'm proud to say that not only does it come in a reusable bag, it's the perfect size for a pair of dirty shoes. So when you've packed your bags, you've gone out on that adventure, you've got back and your shoes are filthy and you've now got to pack them in your suitcase, your backpack, whatever, your hand luggage, you can put them in your dirty shoes bag and it won't get your bag dirty. As you can tell, when that was the finishing touch for me for these hoodies, and I was, oh, it still makes me so excited. And I use it myself, packing my running shoes for my recent trip to Bali. I used it to pack the shoes into the bag without getting the rest of the bag dirty. So the packaging was sorted out, the branding was sorted out. I was working on the website was coming together. I'd done a photo and video shoot in Norway with 2 friends, capturing the designs and capturing the hoodies in these awesome locations. But then I realized I didn't have any product shots. So there's only one thing to do. Order a bed sheet on Amazon, do a photo shoot in my garage.
Let me go get some Playboy light pegs. Made some adjustments and got that to fill up at the top here. Joe, if you want to step in now. Much better. Why are you standing like that? Oh yeah, it's on top. So I've got a light here, which is slightly tilted down to try and get rid of any shadow here, and it's also to get rid of any shadow here. The shadow here would be caused by me here, and my key light is up here, pointing down here. Now, I already owned all of this kit, so, because funny enough I'm a photographer, believe it or not. So the only thing I've actually paid for this shoot is the big white backdrop, which is a £10 3x3 metre bed sheet without the elastic around the edge. I'm doing this on a budget, but I think so far the photos are coming out pretty damn good. Yeah, even I've never worn this. This is the first time I've worn it. I got the print done, this design done for Becky. Got it on. Is it this t-shirt? Which t-shirt am I wearing? Oh no, I've got this. I've got the creative department as a t-shirt, but I didn't. It was the V1. I then added dirty shoes. Prefer that more. Got the print done for Becky, so she's got one of these hoodies, but I don't. And I'm low key. I've been jealous that she's had it the entire time because I've wanted it. So this is actually my first time. Oh, this is what I like with these hoodies. I'm not even gassing my own brand up just to, like, for the sake of it. They're soft. Like, it feels good. Like I've ordered like done so many different tests from different companies. and like you put them on and they just don't feel good. This feels good. It's soft, it's nice, it feels premium. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, honestly, I'm so gassed by how good these hoodies are. Oh, love it.
It's such a good design.
That's fucking cool.
Oh god, my brain is so big.
Shut up. Do I, sorry.
Oh yeah!
It is a unisex brand. So let's get some unisex shots. Slowly rotate back where you go. Actually, right now, because it's upside down. Keep going.
Horizontal.
Yes, please. Part of your job.
Yeah.
I find a creative way to get all three designs in one shot, and I feel like this looks kind of stupid right now, but in a photo, I feel like flat lay has been laid. Oh, do you know what my actual thought process then was? Getting a ladder and just laying across the beams and doing top down. I don't need top down. Sometimes I do photography and I'm like, I know what I'm doing.
Products are sorted, packaging sorted, brand is sorted, website is sorted, photo shoot done, photos on the website. There was only one thing left to do, and that was to launch Dirty Shoes. I decided to do a soft launch. I was going to build up hype for about a week and a half, and then we're going to launch it. So February 19th, 2025 is the date I decided I was going to launch Dirty Shoes. Now I said it was going to go live at 10 AM GMT, and at that point in time, I was in Bali. Bali's 8 hours ahead of the UK, so it's actually going to go live at 6 PM Balinese time. So we've gone out for the day, we're co-working in a lovely little cafe, scenic views of the rice terraces. We're sat on like cushions on the floor with a little pallet table. The vibes are immaculate. We've had a great breakfast. We ordered a great lunch. This is the best lunch I've had the entire trip, and I'm raving about it to Becky while I'm eating it. I move the bowl away, I put my laptop forward, I'm sat there working on the website, final tweaks ready to get the site live later that day. And I'm like, oh, my lips feel a bit tingly. Oh, why is it hard to swallow? Penny dropped. I looked at Becky and went, I think I'm having an allergic reaction. She looked up, immediate fear on her face, went, yeah, you are. I was like, okay. Key point, I'm not allergic to anything, so I thought. I have never in my life had an allergic reaction. I've always been very adventurous with food. So like I've tried a lot of random food in my time. I've never had a reaction to anything. So I didn't have any antihistamines on me or anti-inflammatories. So I was like, oh, okay. Panic ensued. Got myself down to the pharmacy quick as I could. Got some antihistamines. Got back to the restaurant. Sat there and I'm like, I'm good, but I'm hot. I'm getting a really hot flush. So I took my t-shirt off. I said, don't worry, I've had antihistamines. I'm gonna be good. Gonna chill. Just go back to work. So I'm sat there trying to do work. I'm like, oh, my head hurts. Oh, I feel a bit dizzy actually. Looked over at Becky, who was now looking at me, once again, fear in her eyes. It's like, you're breaking out in hives. I look down and there's just red blotchiness all over. I'm in shorts. That's all I'm wearing at this point. All over my body is blotchiness. I was like, oh, okay. At this point, the headache's kicking in. I go to stand up to go to the toilet and I'm dizzy. I looked at Becky, I was like, all right, we need to go to a doctor. Get ourselves to the closest doctor. They say, oh, sorry, we're full. There's another one down the road. I was like, okay, next one. They looked at me and went, yeah, you need to go straight to the emergency room. Straight to the emergency room. They had me in a bed, needle in my arm, injecting the medicine into me before we'd even signed any admission papers. They were on it. I'm laying there. I should also mention I'm not very good with needles, so that whole thing was not very pleasant. And I look at Becky and go, Dirty Shoes goes live in a bit. She was like, no, we can delay it. I'm like, no, we can't. I'm not even joking. I don't know why. My brain was like, no, I've set a launch time. It's gonna launch. Like everything was automated. The only thing that wasn't was the website going live. I had to manually do that. So like in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I've got a hotspot. My laptop's in the bag. Like we could do it from here if we're still here. We have got a couple hours. Might get out in time. Well, let's just see. So put that out of my mind. As the medicine goes in, I then start getting drowsy and delirious. So like, I'm then out of it for a while. Long story short, we get back to the hotel at 5:54 p.m. 6 minutes before Dirty Shoes was due to go live. So, this happened. We just got out from the hospital. Apparently I'm allergic to something, didn't know that. However, the point of this video is not to talk about that. The point of this video is that Dirty Shoes is about to go live. I didn't think this was the circumstances under which it goes live, but it's about to go live. Like, we literally got out from the hospital and it goes live in 4 minutes. Well, at this point it's now 2 minutes. So I'm ready on the page, ready to send it live on Squarespace.
I can't believe you're actually still doing this after everything, but that's commitment.
Yeah. I'm not letting an allergic reaction stop me posting my brand. Yeah. Annoyingly, I'm very excited, but I can't outwardly express it right now because I feel like this. I feel better than I did.
Yeah. Do you want to explain that you've been on a drip for an hour?
Yeah, I've been on an IV drip for electrolytes for an hour after getting an injection of medicine and then an anti-inflammatory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then an IV drip for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that ain't stopping me sending Dirty Shoes live. And it's a great story. There you go, living the brand name.
Yeah. Oh, it's 6.
It's 6! Ah! That does mean 10 a.m. in the UK, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Public. Save. Dirty Shoes store. It's live! It's actually live! It's actually happening! Is this website ready? I'm scared. Oh, that's actually crazy. There's my face looking more healthy than I feel right now. Oh.
It's live!
It's actually live. This is anti-inflammatory tablets.
This is where the needle goes.
Yeah, needle go in my hand. They stabbed me. With the good. Oh God. Go buy my hoodies. So I'm so proud to say that after over a year's work, Dirty Shoes is now live. You can now buy this hoodie, blackout hoodie. You can buy them all on the website now if you're interested. But what's next? Currently I'm working on 3 things. Hats, t-shirts, new designs. I've got a few new designs I'm working on right now. I'm still trying to find the right t-shirt supplier, but I'm confident I'll find it. And I'm in talks about getting some hats done. But the main thing to do right now is I'm just spreading the word and I'm sharing Dirty Shoes with the world. My genuine goal is to build a community of storytellers. Now what that looks like yet, I have no idea. But that's one of my big goals, is I want to build a community around this brand. Because I don't want this to just be a brand that you buy because you like the hoodie. I want you to buy it because you like the hoodie, but I also want you to be buying into a community. Access to other creators, other storytellers. I have no idea what this could look like, but I'm so excited to find out along the way. And the only way I'm going to find out is by following my own advice, by treading my own path and getting my shoes dirty along the way. These aren't the shoes, but these were white when I got them. If you've watched this and you're like, oh, I love that, I want to check these hoodies out, the website link is down below. On the website, you can also sign up to the newsletter. You should definitely sign up to that because I'll be teasing new designs. I'll be teasing early access to those new designs. And you best believe discounts will be coming your way. That is the story of Dirty Shoes. That is the story of the clothing brand I've built and launched over the last 18 months. Appreciate you for watching. Subscribe to follow the journey. See you later. Peace.